Well, good morning, everyone. Pastor Corey Rowland here with Yorksville First, Pleasant Grove, and Tippecanoe United Methodist Church, bringing you a devotional out of 1 Timothy, and our verse is 1 Timothy 4, verse 12. And this verse has special meaning to me personally. It was given to me by a gentleman at my home church of Broadway United Methodist. This was when I first talked about becoming a minister, and one thing that was kind of intimidating to me about becoming a minister was my age. I mean, when I first talked about it, I was 17 years old, and so I knew that I was relatively young for somebody to be seeking a career in ministry. And so this gentleman came up to me, and he said, he was one of my friends, who I knew very, very well, a fellow believer who really we just, sharpened each other spiritually. And he showed me this verse. He said, I was praying for you, and I felt like sharing this verse with you. So 1 Timothy 4:12. And it says, don't let anyone think less of you because you are young. Be an example to all believers in what you say and in the way you live, in your love, your faith, and your purity. And what an amen that is. And it's a good example for us all because we need to understand that God's calling in your life is not based on your age. It's not based on your own abilities. All it is based on is He has a calling on your life, and so He will give you all that you need to accomplish that calling. And so God has a purpose for you today. Maybe it's one that you hesitate to pursue. Maybe it's one that you're scared because you don't feel qualified, or you don't feel like this the right thing for you, or you're not skilled for it. If it is your calling, God will equip you. My mentor, Pastor Mick, would say, God does not call the equipped, but He equips the called. And so won't you just accept God's calling in your life today? For me, I had to accept the fact that even though I was young, the Lord had a calling on my life, and He was going to see me through it. And I stand here today at 22 years old, a pastor of 3 churches, and absolutely loving it because of the calling that God has placed on my life. And the only way that I'm able to do that is because of the calling He's placed on my life. And so take this verse into heart today. Maybe it's not your age, but maybe you don't think you're skilled enough. Maybe you just don't think that you'll be good at it. If it's your calling, God will give you all that you need to pursue it. Just trust in Him today. Amen.